everybody, welcome back to my channel. There we go, got some music going for you guys. And today we're going to be making, or I'm going to be making at least, some new Discord stickers and emotes. Possibly emotes. The emotes I might have to do another day just because I'm a little pressed for time today. Originally I was going to do this with my lovely tablet that I literally just got, and I seem to have misplaced the cord for it. So we're going to do this with keyboard and mouse. Alright, so let's jump on in. Let me turn up the music a little bit more. Hello, Lemonize. Okay, let's see here. It's been a while since I used Fire Alpaca on OBS, and sometimes it just doesn't track just right. So let's see what we can do. I need to grab a pencil. Yeah, I have like a lot of brushes on here. Narrow down to pencil. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Think about that much. Hello, Cookie. I have my global stabilizer on. I might just go ahead and turn it off to do a light sketch first. Let's see. It's a little bit better. I could center it a bit more. Let's rename this Lines 1. So we're going to go back over again. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Trust the process. Do it like that. So then we're gonna curve it around like that. Okay. Like a little biscuits. Aww! The biscuits. Biscuits are the best. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better, Cookie. And hi, Rad. Welcome. All right, let's see. I want to do like here. And yeah, that looks good. Get a little bit of a jaw going there. It's pretty good. Okay. A little bit of a curve going right there. Actually, is that a little bit smaller? Okay, looks good. The good thing about this is that I don't have to go too far out with it. Too crazy with it? No, I don't like that horn. That horn's too big. I'm glad it's healing. There we go. Again, I would do this with tablet, but we're gonna have to, until I find that freaking cord, because I don't know what I did with it, or make it do with mouse and keyboard right now. Okay, so we got that base face down. So I want to just like make a little bit more right here. I'm not erasing lines. Purpose. Okay. Then, so right there. The thing is, I'm not really doing much of an underbelly, just some muscle right there, because I want this to be a very, whoops, not me zoom in that much. I bet it was painful. There we go, that's a little fluffier. Okay, a little bit better right there. Stop zooming in. I can't believe, thank you. I can't believe how sensitive my mouse wheel is. I wish I could make it not as sensitive. Okay, that'll go there. And then we'll leave it like that for right now. Alright, so that's going to be lines 1. We're going to make that opaque. Okay, then do lines 2. Alright, we're going to do this in pen. Alright, so let's just do... Come on. Clear, thank you. Let's just do this in pen. And we're going to do like a little dark-ish orange. Maybe tone it down a little bit more. I still want to be able to see it. Let's do a stabilizer of 10. See how strong that is. Oh, that's better. Okay, that doesn't look too shabby. Do this. Okay, not bad. Get in a little bit closer here. That's good. Not bad. I'm gonna leave that as it is right now. Okay, good. I have a pumpkin color I got going on right now. So this is going to be like the high sticker. It's just going to be like a nice little high, friendly high. Okay, that right there. Stop it! Okay. Yeah, again, I actually have a really nice tablet. It's here in my drawer, actually. Look at this. It's this beautiful UG tablet right here. I got the tablet. Got the pen. I don't know what I did with the freaking cord. I have no idea what I did with the cord. Normally it's in here with this, but I cannot find it. I don't know if I accidentally put it with my entertainment center because I looked in there and there was nothing there that could fit that. Nothing at all. And so I'm just like, I'm confused on to where I put the dang thing. Normally I'm very good at keeping things where they should be, but apparently not for that. Wow, I totally just lied there, didn't I? Not too bad. Just doesn't have the elegance I want. Let's try that again. All right. Okay, that's better. A lot better. You have the same art tablet? I don't know what the cord's called because I'll order a new cord. I don't know what I did with it. You know, if I order a new cord, I'm gonna find it eventually. I bet you that I will find it eventually. There we go. Okay. Not best. And there's the ear right there. Okay. Go ahead and do the neck. Phone cord. You lost the cord too? But my phone cord doesn't do that. My phone cord's a Type-C. I have an iPhone. And I know I have more of that exact same cord that I need, but I can't find those either. What have I done? Alright. Down we go. Yeah, I hope you get to do it again. I hope you get to draw again. Yeah, I don't know what I did with it. I'm a failure. Alright, so let's do that. And then we got a guy going up, pulling up to my apartment, blasting his music. Usual. Such kind people we have these days. I'll take it just for the fact that I did on keyboard and mouse. Not counts as a booster, but it's okay. Gives a character. Alright. Thought the hair would be like the worst part. Turns out not. Okay, that looks decent. I think it looks pretty decent at least. Let me close that. Okay, yeah, okay. We're getting somewhere. Alright, then let me do the bottom of this ear. Go up there. Okay. And a little bit better. Alright, then I'm going to choose kind of like this darker color here. And slightly bigger. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. That's pretty. Do the same thing over here. That eyelash come off a little bit. There we go. That's pretty. What type dragon you drawing? I'm drawing the dragon that is on the Discord page. So I used to actually have a graphic designer. Awesome lady. I love her, but she was really expensive and I couldn't afford. I had so many payments, bills, and other things that were going on. I was going to the hospital frequently and I just could not afford to keep up with her, and I understand she needed the job and such, but I just I couldn't do it. So I basically told myself, you know what, I can draw, and so we're gonna try and do that. But a friend of mine originally made that drawing before I sent it as a reference to the graphic design artist. Let's make that a little bit smaller. So I'm going to try and draw her in my own style. Okay. Wow, that actually turned out really good. Okay, so I'm going to close that. I'm going to add color. Alright, this is going to be base. We are going to add little shadows and such. Alright, let's see, a little bit brighter. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be fill bucket for a minute, and it's going to look really ugly. But again, guys, trust. Alright, so fill bucket. Does it go? Alright. Where is my brush? Alright. Just actually a little bit more yellow than this. Let's try this. There we go, that's more like it. A little too pumpkin-y. Okay, there we go. Thank you! Alright, I need watercolor. There's watercolor. Okay. Just gonna clean up these lines a little bit. Look at that! Let's have no opacity because we just need these to be solid for the minute. And we'll just clean up as I can lock the alpha. I just need to remember how to unlock the alpha. Or lock the alpha. Protect alpha. Maybe that's it. Getting somewhere, guys. I thought. See? I said protect alpha, and then it didn't do it. Ah! then we gotta figure something else out here. Block does not do what I need to do. Flipping, no, I don't need flipping. Protect alpha, which I thought I was doing. I guess I'm not. It's fine. Where's my select tool? With this. Woo! Sorry, I didn't know I could do that. I got distracted. Excuse me. Alright, this is... Honey, no. This is my last salt smack wand. Okay, hang on. I might be getting somewhere. Protect alpha. Okay. Enter. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, that's removing it. Ah! Guys, I was getting somewhere. Hold up. Might be actually getting somewhere though. I'm using fire alpaca. You know? Darn thing. Go away. Go away. Go away. There we go. Alright, we'll just do this my way. My way or the hard way. My way is the hard way, actually. Okay. I definitely need to relearn how to do some of the things on digital art. Okay. It has been a little bit, but I've been wanting to draw. And I don't want little holes showing up for this. And of course, there's going to be some that I'm going to need to, go back over. Heck, you know what? But I don't want it to show up on Discord and you obviously see there's little holes in it, This real quick. Just clean up the little edges. Okay. Thankfully, this isn't a huge, massive canvas. Oh my god, I gave her a beard. Alright. I'm just gonna slow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that better? Is that better? Okay, that's better. Likes that a little bit more. I used Fire Alpaca SE. You can get Fire Alpaca without the SE by itself for free off their website. It doesn't have all the doohickeys as this version does, but if you want this version, it's $20 on Steam. I need to get in there. Get dirty. Particles, but alright. You're welcome. I mean, some of these might just have to end up being particles. Nope, mouse and keyboard, and it mouse really likes it when I shake it. I have a tablet, I lost the cord, so I'm improvising. I'm improvising, people. Yeah, well, I look forward. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, here we go. I'll find it eventually. Thank you, Master. I will find it eventually. It'll be like 20 years from now and I have kids or something. Like one of them, find one of them chewing on it. Like, where did you find it? How did you know it was there? Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Alright, it's actually coming out a little bit better now that I'm getting rid of all the nastiness. And of course I'm probably going to get really messy in a little bit, adding shading and other colors. Using Krita? No, this is Fire Alpaca SE. You can get the SE version, which has all these doohickeys on Steam for 20 bucks. No subscription needed. Or you can get the free version that does not have all these things on their website. That down a little bit. Taking out a little bit of it, but I don't think it's making that big of a deal. Did I just like totally miss a spot over here? I did. But yeah, if you want this program that does not include a subscription, which is great. Using Krita? Okay, I heard Krita's pretty good. I opened it up, got really anxious just looking at everything, and then booted it off. Alright, let me go ahead and save this right here. Save as. We're going to call this welcome. There we go. Alright, welcome. Okay, so we got the base. Let's do that. We're still on watercolor, good. And we're gonna start adding small details. Oh, my color mixing's on, isn't it? No, we don't need color mixing right now. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's do a pink. Really cute, soft pink right here. There we go. Adorable. Okay, then for the horn, it's just as is. Same thing with the hair. I think that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go back, select this, do that for a minute. Okay, then I need airbrush. All right, let's do light airbrush. Got it? Yeah, here, I'll type it in chat real quick. Alright, there you go. Is in chat. That is way too big. There we go. You're welcome. You like it. I'm giving her a little bit of texture here. try it tomorrow, see how it goes. Cool. Hope you like it. I'm not going to be too concerned if that goes out just a little bit. Oops. Not mean for that to get in there, though. Okay. Let me grab some of this just to tone it down a little bit more. There we go. Kind of looks very silk-like. That looks a lot better. Okay. That looks good. Alright, then I want to get a little bit of a darker brown in there. Yeah, I understand. I do actually need to get some of the hair in here. Okay, then try to go a little bit darker. Fitting what I'm looking for. Try adding a little bit of yellow. Pretty close to what I'm looking for. Alright, so my dragon is actually literally one solid color, very analogous. But I do want to try adding a little bit more as detail. So, what do I want to use? A little bit. Is your color mixing? Sorry, I lost control there. Oil pen. Some of these textures are really great. That actually might work. Add texture to the hair for sure. Okay, that's fine. I have an idea. Done. Sorry, I like to play with some of these. I like to play with them. Alright, 7. We're going to do a little pasty. A little bit better. Not the absolute best. But I have an idea. Famous last words. Okay, so there's that. And one. I'll meet this up here. Maybe not so much right here. Okay, now I need the smudge tool. Smudge. Thank you. Too big, too strong. There we go. I might have to do it individually. It's a little too strong still. Alright. Let's fix you. Now it's just too weak. Now it just feels too small. We'll make it easy hair texture. You do this. What? It looks somewhat. Trust. Trust, everyone. Trust. He came out all right. Looks like it has a little bit of a glow to it, which is what I was looking for. Okay, now we got that done. Ooh, bump the mic there. All right, now it's time to do shading. Favorite things to do. Let's do shadows. That's not how you spell shadows. Shadows. One second, guys. So apparently, my mom butt dialed me. That's why I laughed so suddenly. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, multiply. Multiply is really great if you are looking to add shading without going so crazy on changing your colors often. Okay. That's what I want. Alright, I have an idea. Doing something a little bit different this time around. Clear, let's do 10. Okay. And let's do fill. Mother of God! Okay. Fine. Be a jerk. You didn't want to touch that. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Let's just see if we can color this in then. not lift the left mouse button. Alright, that looks good. I'll probably blur those edges just to make them a little bit smoother. Sure I like that. Kind of like it as that instead. Let's try it like this. It just looks really bare on that neck. There we go. This feels better. Ah, much better. Alright. I like that a little bit more. Then down here, I'm going to do this. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. And... solid like this, but that came out really good actually. About right here, and about up here. Okay. It's a little bit lighter, and that's okay. All right. Okay. Alright, so shadows, I think are pretty much done. Let's do this real quick. That wasn't pretty much, I knew that. I forgot to do the ear. That real quick. Smaller font on that. Yeah. There we go. Very cute. Alright, let's do lights. And okay, that is going to be screen, I think. Usually I do overlay, but I'm pretty sure it's screen. Light, and then I totally screwed up. Oh, does he? Ah, okay, it's screen. Alright. Let's see here. That's too high, too small. Okay, and you are gonna go right there. Right there. Alright, let's try this again. I think it's just this pen size is a little too big. It's a little fat looking on the face too. Alright, why don't I make this a little bit smaller? books lying around you could use? Like for inspiration? Flower dragon. All right, there you go. Okay. Section. Okay. And I'm gonna do a little bit down here. There we go. Alright, then let me go back to the shadows. I do actually need to add more to the hair for the shadows. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. I was getting something. Oh, thank you! I think it's coming out really great for having to be on mouse and keyboard. And, not having drawn in a very long while. Oops. Just a little bit smaller since I don't think you're going to have as much of an overlay here. Or as much lights over here. We shall see. I'm still going to add it. Far away, that actually looks like a really cute sticker. Okay, yeah, I think it looks good so far. Okay, now then, I think it's time for me to clean up this little bit, so I'm gonna get my blur tool. Here, make this a little bit softer on the skin and scales. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Let that go down a little bit. There we go. Alright, so that looks good. That up. And it's okay if I don't get all of it. The goal isn't to get all of it. There we go. That looks very nice. Okay, so we got that done. I'm leaving it pretty solid on the horns just because the horn itself is solid. And I think it's time for our next step, which is going to be honestly, this one won't have too many details. So add that. And list details. We'll call this details 1, actually. Details 1, because we don't know if we're going to add any more after that. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the eyes here. Do that. And we're going to clear that in pen. Do this pen. That looks pretty good. Actually, do I have anything that's flat? Flat watercolor, flat brush? That might work. Lower the color mixing level. Okay. So we have this. A little bit more. Maybe it's better to use pen. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use pen. Pen. Try this. That looks cute. Just don't think it's what I'm looking for. Let's try it this way. Okay. I feel like that's right. That feels a little bit better. Okay. And then I'm going to make it go up a little bit more. Oops. I don't know what I did there. Blur it, please. Better? I guess it's as blurred as it's gonna get, honestly. Let me try something else. Eraser. That's doing more of what I want it to. Alright, and then I'm gonna do pen again. Cute! Okay, that looks really good. Okay, so that's the details portion. Now, I'm gonna do details too. So I can leave the eyes alone. Okay. And I want the airbrush again. Airbrush, we'll do airbrush light. And we'll do emission. Actually, we're gonna do soft glow or soft light. Glows a little bit outside of the hair. It's supposed to. There we go. Okay, got that going. A little bit of part's pretty much done. Now we just need to add the hello. Alright, so I used to be able to know how to rotate this. Oh, there we go. Okay, then I need... Is there calligraphy? What pens you got? This might work. Wow. Well done! That obviously didn't work. Oh, ballpoint pen. Okay, this might work. Ooh! That actually did work. A lot more than I thought it would. I just realized I put, like, the welcome on the wrong layer. Oops. Okay. Words. There we go. Alright, words. And we're gonna do light and pray. Ballpoint pen. I should just do a font. I think I'm just gonna do a font. I'm just gonna do a font. Alright, let's see. Mentor. Welcome. Jesus. Let's not make it. Let's mess around with these. Nope. Alright, we gotta find something nice. Oh, Forte? Forte! Yeah, I remember Forte. Okay. Let's do... edge color is going to be deep green here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is cute. Angle of rotation. Wrong way. There we go. All right. Look at that. Okay, so then get rid of this. And that should look beautiful on the Discord. So save. And save as. We're gonna save it to pictures. And I'm gonna label you as PNG. Yes, I do want to. Okay. Alright, so that's there. Thank you. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm proud of myself. Alright. Let me test this out in Discord. Alright, so... stickers! Upload sticker. Okay. Pictures. Scroll all the way down. Alright, that looks Completed emoji. Do that. Okay, cool. So that's been uploaded. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm gonna go do this part of my Discord. Stickers. Oh, it came out so good! If you're in my Discord, check out the nest. I've put the one sticker in there. Oh, it came out really good, actually. I love that. It's cute. Okay, so one down. Alright, so I'm super happy about that. Save. Okay. Really happy about that, actually. I was gonna make more, but I do have work in the morning. I might just save it. Oh, hello! Welcome. You came at the right time. Well, you know what? Could just keep this as is. And can I make a copy off of this? Recent file. No, I don't want that. Okay, that's okay. I think I figured it out. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna have to start. I don't want to. Alright, I'll just have to start new file. New. Yes, yes. Transparent. Okay. Here we go. Alright, we got this. Okay, so it's gonna be transparency. Background, which will make that gray again. That right there, I think. A little bit lighter. Yay! I have an art place in my Discord if you want to drop that off in there, because I'd love to see it. Alright, back to the drawing board. Literally. Alright, pencil. Boop. Not too bad. Okay, this one I kind of want to do is more of like a funny thing. How am I gonna do it? Alright, I need a line. Dot brush. Snap, radial snap. I don't want snaps. I want a line. Symmetry one's pretty cool. I do like that. Oh, line. Here we go. Right. There. Oh, tick. That's alright. Alright. No shape. Alright. It's a tick line, alright. I might actually have to put on symmetry. There we go. Alright, so about right here. This is pretty much actually it. I may not even have to do anything else with this. Crap. Okay, hang on. Alright, let's try this again. So let me do that. Symmetry is on. On lines. This is going to be a more comedic one that I've been wanting to do. Alright. And this one actually might not even take as long. Turn off symmetry. Let's get rid of these extra lines in here. This big black one. Okay, those lines are pretty much gone. Let's take care of these. And done. Okay, so that's there. And let's add the symmetry again. I can erase it like that too. That is done. Add the base color. Okay, so go over here. Grab that. Go back over here. Let's see if this is going to be a bit nicer now. Yeah, it is. There. Oh my gosh, that was awful. Okay. Alright, go here. Clear. Watercolor. There we go. Okay. Lower. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay, I'm actually gonna wait to finish this. I'm gonna save it real quick. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately, but I'm glad I was able to get one sticker complete. I will see you guys in the next episode. We're gonna do Immortals Phoenix Rising on Saturday. Yeah, that's right, Saturday. I'm gonna update the schedule today. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this special event. I'll have this up another day where we can continue finishing these stickers because I do want to do an overhaul of my channel, cosmetically at least. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, and bye-bye.